Yeah, we are in the place of Hello there, and welcome to the red carpet. Before we make our miniature cactus, I'm just going to ask that you please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. Thanks a lot. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. I'm scrolling down the materials that we'll be needing to make our miniature cactus plant. I saw a video and I'm just going to do my own little variation of it. So we're going to start with green construction paper, and I'm going to fold it the long way twice. Then I'll fold it down about a third, and I'm folding it up, and we'll just cut off the extra. There's no special way to fold this or anything like that. I'm just going to make the little leaves. So where it's folded, I'm just going to cut out a curved shape to be the shape of my cactus leaf. And you need about 10 of them. So I wanted to just add some texture. I'm going to play around with texture, and I used a marker to darken the center. Then I'm going to fold the leaves back up, apply a little glue, and then I'll attach the next leaf. And it's going to kind of look like that when you open it up. So we'll continue to add leaves by applying glue and adding the leaf. We'll keep adding leaves, and when you get to the last two, you glue those together. And here you have our little foundation for a cactus plant. Now again, I want to experiment with texture, and so I am going to be cutting up some yarn and some pipe cleaner to try to create like the little fuzzy texture of the cactus plant. So you could use the pipe cleaner or the yarn. I'm just using what I have because of the color. So I have green pipe cleaner, but if I had green yarn, I could use that just the same, and vice versa. So I'm just cutting everything up, and I want to make a little more natural color, so I'm adding a little brown to the green. And so from here, I'm just going to apply a little bit of glue and add a little bit of the shavings from the pipe cleaner. Now I started off using the tweezers, but it's easier just to like rub it on there and just let the little bit of fuzz stay. And you can see the nice little texture. And from here, in order to put the little prickly thorny parts on the ends, I'm just going to do a little dab of school glue, and then we'll add the light color yarn on there. And it takes a lot of time. You have to be really careful with it. You can't add too much or too little, just enough. It takes a while, but when you're really into like details and stuff like that, it could be fun. So I had to like put a little dab on and then pull a little off. You know, you just want to try to get it to look as natural as possible. And I'm actually loving the way it looks. It's totally giving me a nice real look. And so I continue, and like I said, this takes quite a while. But you know the motto here is more fun to make it. So when you have little projects with tiny little details, it's all good. Plus we're quarantined, so it's nothing else that we should be doing anyway. So I love the texture, how it turned out, the nice little fuzzy look. It looks really, really good to me. I was really happy. And to top it off, I'm just gonna add this little artificial flower, little hot glue, just glue that right on top. And I made a few more, and as you can see, it's all different shapes and sizes, and it all depends on how we cut it out when we cut out our construction paper. And I also wanted to make some really, really tiny, small ones. So I'm just covering up these beads with our little fur that we made when we cut off the pipe cleaners. And because it's so small, it's really, really hard to get the details. So I'm just trying to use this marker to kind of cover it up and put those little definitions in. You have to take your time. I glued a little flower on top, and our cactus plants looks really nice. So I'm gonna make some quick flower pots to put everything in, and it's always so super convenient to use the cardboard tubes. So I cut the cardboard tube, this is a toilet paper roll, covered it with construction paper, then cut a small strip and glued that around the top. Put that together, an Instant Pot. I traced out the circle with a piece of cardboard, cut it out, hot glued it in the center. And the cactus plants are like in sand, so it's not like in the dark soil. So I'm using like this sand colored yarn. I'm just gonna cut that up, apply glue, glue it inside the pot, and then you attach your cactus. You could also add little tiny rocks in there. I'm also using this air freshener. We're gonna put those on there, and it looks really cute. And lastly, I'm using a bracelet. I'm doing the same thing, cutting out the cardboard, putting a little sandy yarn on top, and putting our cactus plants in there. So here we are. It looks really cute. I was so happy how it turned out. I really, really loved playing with the textures and everything like that with the pipe cleaners and the yarn. So of course, I want you guys to try this. Like I said, we're at home. It's nothing else to do. And let me know how it turned out. So I'd love to hear from you. Please leave comments. Please send me your pictures, or you could tag me on your Instagram post or send me to Facebook. And as always, I love hearing your comments. So I'm going to officially welcome Terry Rennie for leaving a comment in our last video. Thanks again. Remember, it's more fun to make it.